Harmouth head men's cross country coach Dale Bahr here. Well, coach, on the men's side, it was quite the finish. Joe Rainier outkicked the Alumni and took first place today, and that was exciting to see.
Yeah, and individually that was very, very exciting. Last year we had 4 alumni come crossing the line holding hands, but just kind of as a little in-your-face thing towards our varsity. And to see now, again, our guys put in the work, challenge themselves over the summer, and come in great shape. You know, when you take one of our alumni, or we take one of our athletes and put them in front of our good alumni, you know, that shows very well that our team's done what it's needed to do to take some steps forward. So, really exciting year. We had a couple freshmen step up big time today and finished 2 and 3 for our team. You know, and then the rest of the guys was right in there with them. Definitely closed the gap on the score from last year, where last year I believe the Alumni perfect scored us. This year we tightened that up and got a couple guys up within their top 5 mix.
And Coach, how important is it early on in the season to have a little competition like this and have a race like this, just to maybe set the tone a little bit?
You know, our alumni, you know, are very strong, and you know, year after year they keep coming back and they get some great training in, and you know, typically our seniors are the ones that are our top runners, and so they graduate and they go on and keep running well. And so what ends up happening is our alumni keep getting stronger, and we got to find a way to beat them. And you know, to see that little rivalry and have them trash talk throughout the year is a big deal. And so it looks like it's really starting to fire up our team. You know, and today Joe took it to heart. You know, just, you know, I know he wasn't excited to have any alumni finish ahead of him, and it showed down the stretch. He really turned it on in the last 200 meters to see if he could pull himself into an individual victory, which he was able to catch Nick Ross right at the end.
Sure.
And Nick put up a great race. You know, he finished strong as well, and so did John Leaf, and Anders Bowman were right there in the mix for that lead. And 200 meters to go, it was anybody's race, and Joe found a way to pull it out.
And maybe just as important as the race, coach, is this day in itself, having everybody back on campus. A lot of excitement, big crowd. Why don't you tell me about the day's festivities a little bit?
Yeah, well, today, you know, this just kind of marks a turn in the program, not only just for the current athletes, but to see so many alumni come back. I think we had 22 alumni come back running, and we ended up with I think we only had 24 of our varsity runners running. So to see that big of an alumni turnout, the same size as our regular team, that's huge. And then the fact that Bethany's here, you know, and they brought their alumni today, you know, and to get them in the mix is just exciting. And then I look at, we had a bunch of alumni that didn't even run that showed up today. So the support from the alumni is really what's helped fueling this team and the success moving forward. You know, and then, you know, besides just the alumni and the athletes, we had just a huge crowd today, twice as big as I've ever seen at one of our alumni events. You know, which again, we're getting the support not only from the athletes, from the alumni, parents, family, friends. It's great to see. We got kids that moved in early, and they were here to cheer on the team. So the team's getting the support from everywhere. Our AD was here, our president of the college was here. So it's a great thing for Gustavus cross country right now.
Yeah, a fun day, no doubt, and looking forward here, Coach. You look at this men's team in closing, this kind of looks like a team with a chip on its shoulder a little bit, with good leadership and a lot of young guys ready to compete. Bright spots looking forward for you as you look down the future here.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we set some expectations. Finishing where we did last year in the conferences, again, I mentioned this before, but it's unacceptable. You know, we have the talent, we have the drive, we've got you know, we've got the people in place to make this thing go, and again, just the event today really shows that it's there, and these guys can fuel off of that. And I will really use what happened today as a benchmark and kind of moving forward as some fuel to make sure that the team going forward knows that, you know, you're not just running for yourself, you're not running just for the team, but look at the support you're getting from the alumni that want you to do well. Sure. Administration wants us to do well, so again, finishing where we did last year is completely unacceptable.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot for the time, and good luck down the future here.
Absolutely. We're excited to see what happens.